Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FMC News. Life is information.
Bamako hosted the International Conference of African Youth from 10 to 11 September 2024. The topic of the meeting was about youth and entrepreneurial capacity implementation mechanisms for an emerging Africa. For today's young people from Niger, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Chad, Senegal, and Mali were mobilized for the event. Please follow an extract from the Malian Minister for Youth and Sport in charge of civic education and citizen building, who led the ceremony. Febe Duyon for FMC News.
Today, youth is the majority of the population, and if this majority does not own the major reforms underway, it will be very difficult to implement these reforms and make them a reality. The difficulty we have in reality is that our youth needs to understand one thing. They need to accept that they are in charge. We have to understand that youth has to learn to educate itself because to be able to develop, to support, they have to learn, and that's important. We cannot stand here and say that we are going to support and accompany our countries if we are not even able to know where our countries came from, what we have defended in the past, what we want today, how we must build ourselves, what we must learn to strengthen ourselves in order to be able to accompany our countries. It will be impossible. You can't decide today to build a bicycle if you don't learn how to do it. You won't be able to support countries if you don't put yourself in the position of a youth who is ready to learn. You have to be ready to learn. We are here to provide the framework, but the will can only come from you. Today, the framework that brings you together is not the first one. From now on, the meetings held on behalf of IES must be much better structured, and I think that I have written to my counterparts requesting to think about setting up at national level and then at sub-regional level frameworks for coordinating all activities related to the IES and to Africa in general. This is important because as long as we are not able to draw lessons from our meetings, to apply these lessons, to use them in other meetings as reference documents, because you are going to sign document like this, it will be endless perpetual meetings, or we will continue to repeat the same things and we will never support them. So we are going to help you set up this framework, but it is up to you today to come up with possible solutions. It is not just a question of proposing solutions, it is a question of being ready to implement them.
It is off to Bamako for 10 days of spiritual and technical training in worship and praise. The Worshippers Camp is an initiative of Famille des Chantres du Mali in collaboration with the Chantres Unis du Mali. Let's take a look at the official opening ceremony. Rachel Jara was there for FMC News.
God, who is the creator of all things, we who are the worshippers, who want to praise and work for this God, if we don't know who He is, can we truly sing Him? We worship or praise the one we know, so we want to give opportunity to cantors and all people who are in this ministry to learn from or to know God, not to put them under the God's word as it is written. How shall a young man cleanse his way? It is according to his word. This camp is so important. I'd like all churches to register youth too. Really, worship and praise are two important aspects for Christians. If there is something like that training, I mean, it is welcome and encourageable. Yes, choosing the good part is really a crucial topic. When Jesus was saying that to Martha, for she was so active in serving him, despite her serving, he said that her sister had chosen the good part. Choosing the good part is to be close to and listen to him. This reveals the importance of intimacy and communion with God. FMC News followers around the world, thank you for being connected to our digital platforms YouTube, TikTok, Facebook for more information. Goodbye.